Hello everyone, I'm back with another video. Today we're going to talk about how I would explain Scrum to a new team. Now there are multiple approaches that I can use to explain this. The most boring one, according to me, but the most right one would be to take a book or a pen and keep the Scrum guide beside me and go with points like, oh, this is a sprint, this is a sprint review, this is a retrospect, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. But I would like to use this opportunity because I believe if it is a new team, then it would be even my new interaction with that team. So I would like to keep the atmosphere a little light, and I would like to use different analogies to explain Scrum just to lighten up the environment. So they understand what the concept is, and once they understand the concept, then getting the ABCs of it, it will come easily. For instance, now if I have to explain Scrum to you, assuming that you don't have an idea what Scrum is. So I would say, guys, you're wondering what on earth Scrum is, right? Okay, let's take an example and do. Imagine we are in a kitchen and our task is to create a yummy pizza that is going to bring a lot of revenue for this pizzeria. Now, instead of working for months in our kitchen and using our assumptions, using our thoughts, saying, oh, I ate this pizza somewhere and this was good, so they are supposed to like it, and you build on it for months, and then finally you bring it out to the customer, and then you're sitting and racking your head, oh, will he like the pineapple topping on it, right? So you don't have to do this. Okay, so what you can do is, we can work on short bursts, say like 2 weeks, okay, which we call sprints in Scrum. 2-week burst of work, okay, that's called a sprint. Here what you're going to do is you're going to start building the pizza slice by slice. Okay, now how you're going to do this is, before we start this, we are going to have a sprint planning. Okay, and in that planning you're going to decide what is the dough going to be made of, what are the toppings that we are going to use, where is the cheese going to come from, and who is going to work on which slice. Okay, so once you have this figured out, then you go to the kitchen and you gather your ingredients and you start working on it. The next day we all huddle quickly and we meet and we discuss, okay, what are you working on, or what am I working on, or which slice I am working on. Okay, and is this cheese working for me, or when I'm heating it, it's completely melting and coming on the oven. So these kind of issues or something we can quickly discuss. Okay, just to let each other know what we are working on, so that the work doesn't duplicate. So this is our daily Scrum. Okay, it is one of the ceremonies that we use in sprint as well. This helps us to stay focused to our goal. What is our goal? To build a yummy pizza, right? Okay, so after the sprint planning, we are in the sprint now. We finished the sprint planning. We are doing the daily Scrum. Now you work for 2 weeks. Okay, just updating yourself, and at the end of the 2 weeks you present the slice along all your slices, you club together and you make a pizza and you present it to the customer, and then you all sit and wait for his feedback. Did you like this? Did you like the cheese? Would you like more cheese on it? What is your feedback? Is it worth your money? What other, you want us to have a thin crust, thick crust? All this kind of feedback we are going to get from him. Okay, so this is our sprint review, where the customer who is possibly putting money or building this pizzeria, okay, he is sitting there and he's tasting your pizzas, okay, and telling you what he's looking for, or she is looking for, basically. So once you have the sprint review, now what do? We go back to our kitchen, we pull up aprons up, and we take a pen and paper and say, so for him or her to give this feedback, what did we do right? What did we do wrong? Should we change the vendor for our toppings? Because the toppings are getting rotten by the end of second week. So do we need to change our vendor? Do we need, oh, he said he wants more jalapenos going forward, so should we prioritize adding more jalapenos on every slice, so on and so forth. This is something the whole team sits and it is retrospecting. Okay, you're checking what you did well, what didn't go good for you, what went well for you, what you can change to make it better. So this is your retrospective. Okay, so now in the short explanation, we have covered what is a sprint, what is sprint planning, what is daily scrum, what is a review, and what is a retrospective. Now let's understand what you, I, and who is this person who is asking you to do this. Okay, so let's see the roles. Now what is your role? Suppose you're the developer. So you are the master chef. You are the one who is making the pizza, baking the pizza, creating the pizza, right? And who is the one who is telling you which cheese should go on it, what toppings should go on it? That's the product owner. Okay, and from where is the product owner getting this feedback? They are getting this feedback from the stakeholders or the customers. Now who am I? I'm the scrum master. I'm ensuring that you guys are not throwing knives at each other, you're not throwing the dough at each other, you're not going under the table and eating all the cheese by yourself, right? Or you're not just packing pizzas and taking home, right? That's my job. I'm here to facilitate all this entire sprint goes smoothly without any hiccups. Okay, and we have a wonderful sprint review and a retrospective. So basically, what is sprint or what is scrum? Scrum is it's a framework in Agile. Okay, let's go back 1 minute. Okay, what is Agile? Agile is an umbrella term. Okay, it's a methodology in which you have multiple frameworks. Okay, Scrum is one of the framework. XP, Lean, these are all different frameworks. But we are currently discussing about Scrum. Now, what is Scrum? Scrum